What up, guys? Brown like a little walnut. Like a little walnut, yeah. No, it's been a very positive time, actually. Hope everybody's okay. I'm just getting through each moment, as I do. Had a 2-day break this weekend. Went and seen Kay Tempest, who was Katie, but then is now Kay, and full masculine energy. But I must admit, I thought he was going to be performing because he's a singer and a poet. And it was a poetry night. It was like promoting his book for an hour and a half. But yeah, he mentioned Glastonbury, and he mentioned when everything was underwater in Glastonbury, and he mentioned limestone around here in the caves around the Mendips being underground cathedrals for sound. So it was like my main reason for going there. He just said this is very irrelevant, but and then he performed a poem for half an hour, like a song without breathing, about someone who I think their stepdad kept coming in their womb or their room. I'm not sure, but it was just like ba 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 ba. It was good, but I could have done with listening to some music, and yeah, I had 2-day break. Saturday, I was dancing and hula hooping in the garden and drank beer, and I was asleep by 7:30. But I was well behaved and well rested. And then Sunday, we could have at least gone for drinks and that. And I had a few beers, but then I had a massive meal in this like buffet restaurant in Bristol. And I love Bristol, by the way. Bristol it's where I first went raving when I was a kid. I went Bristol, Lakota, and it's Lakota. When I was like 17 the first time, walking in the room, Lakota is named Lakota after the Lakota native people. I think it's like on a ley line, like St. Michael's ley lines. Oh, I gotta show you my, and then I am freaking brown. Get straight, don't look like. If I showed you that face yet, that I actually do, I go, it's not attractive. Sorry, my cold sores and stuff, but like, it's like I've always been able to do that, and I was just wondering if there's anybody else that can do that. I don't think it's aging. How do you not know that is, for one, hilarious? My face that I used to pull when I was younger was just awful. Like I was always doing that. Like I actually think I was a donkey last life. Like I just went. So yeah, I was well behaved this weekend. I didn't do any nasties or anything. You know, it's been 10 months since I've done any mushrooms or anything. I've been so good. I think this is part of my, but I was proud of myself. Yeah, I was proud of myself that I literally, it's like I celebrated my 70th birthday because I was just sat up in Zaza Bazaar in the restaurant, stuffed with lasagna and curry and toffee sponge with whippy ice cream. Like, it's literally my kid's favourite restaurant. We could have eaten anywhere in Bristol. And I was like, should we just go Zaza? Because I knew we were going to the poetry night. I thought, let's just stuff our faces in Zaza and then we can go and watch the poetry. And yeah, we were like the only, and no offence to anybody, but we were the only people that weren't lesbians in there. I did get a look from a woman as soon as I walked in, because Kay used to be a girl, but the amount of masculine energy that he has now, he's a boy now, you know. Yeah, and it was eventful, I suppose, in the fact that I realised how tame I am and old, and I'm getting used to getting old, but I'm sure I'll have my moment this summer, but it just wasn't the right time, you know. But yeah, so yeah, that's really it. Yeah, so I'm just buzzing because I've been been like getting a balance of being lazy, looking after myself, fucking blitzing the house. Like I literally cleaned under all of my kids' bedrooms yesterday. I'm actually trying to load up a song at the moment because for some reason for some reason I keep wanting to dance for you. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm an amateur dancer, but I've always loved dancing, and actually I did actually want to do more dancing, but when I got to a teenager, all these girls picked on me, and then I was such a sensitive person that if anyone picked on me, that would be the end of my life, you know. So I was like in a dance group, and then I got put in a good dance thing with these older girls, and then the girls that were the same age as me went, wait, they're like, why can she do the dance with the older girls even though she can't do ballet or tap? And I was like quite chubby. I was like literally probably like nearly a stone heavier than I am now when I was 10. So yeah, and it just ruined my confidence, guys. And well, and also I was just a terrible teenager. So, but yeah, like I just fucking love Bristol. It is so working class. There's just so many. It's like a little mini festival, especially along the harbour front, where they just had everybody running and taking their babies for Sunday walks. Sunday. And yeah, I just fucking love Bristol.
Like
Lakota,
used to be,
where I used to go.
Can you believe
I think it's shut down now.
all the way out
I used to go to the hardcore nights there, and like the walls would sweat, and everyone would be just bashing into each other, and they'd be like, people would be half naked in there, and nobody even looked at each other like that, because this is on like a rough part of Bristol, and people were pretty wasted in there, and it's like girls dressed up as butterfly things that I don't know where they come from, you know, and like I've just never seen anything like it until I walked in there when I was 17, and I actually felt collective love like crazy. Everyone just sweating all over each other, and then it would get to a certain, because it's like a big black box, this little club with like massive speakers, and the walls would get so hot from everybody's steam coming off that it would just rain. The rain dance, yeah, like, and it fucking rained. And I'd be in there like with my little blue sticks, and I used to go far. I used to actually scare myself how in the moment I used to get. But you know, I've been to raves before when I was 17, and I've come home from a rave, and then like I've had some like powder left over, like Coke or so from the night before. I'm like, this is actually really sad to say this. I actually shouldn't probably say it, because I should tell me, but like my mum's helped me finish it off the next day and that, like in the morning without me having any fucking sleep and that. My mum is she's a mad one. She makes up her own rules, but now she's a gran, I'm not allowed to do anything. I have to be really, 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 really. She's always on my ass because we share dogs. Well, we share George. She took George off me. We actually used to live together, me and my mum, until I was 27, and when I had 3 children. So she is my saviour, and she's the reason I live in this lovely house, is because basically think this man, she's very pretty, and he fancied her. No, he liked her in her job, and he went, well, my house is going for rent. We used to live in this like scabby road up in town, and yeah, and then he said, oh, I'm actually moving out of my house and I need to find a tenant. And then my mum just came and looked at the house here where I am now, and then I've been here for 12 years, living opposite the church, and my life has never been the same since. So, you know, she actually went to Glastonbury Festival with me as well when I was 14. Yeah, but you know, I'm not going to do that with my own children, put it that way. But I've had great experiences under the influence of love and with people, and people just helping each other out. And I just love Bristol. I love the Jamaican vibes. I love the freedom of Bristol, because like all the Jamaican descendants that live in Bristol, they came over to build Bristol in the 50s from Jamaica, like voluntarily, you know. It's just a great atmosphere in Bristol. Yeah, No, I was actually going to do a dance to Kneecap, but I think my kids are about to come in, and I don't really know why I'm dancing for. It's just I'm just rinsing. And like, I might not be taking myself seriously, but I am as well. You know, and time moves so fast, and especially, I know I say it enough times, but I have 4 children, and I am constantly, from the minute I wake up, getting them all ready for school. They're all like disabled. Well, not really. Not literally. Excuse me. Bad way of speaking a lot of the time. But yeah, I just work my ass off for them. Yesterday I was just literally cleaned the whole house for 12 hours. And I've been cleaning the whole house. I am literally the only cleaner around here. So just bear with me. Like, I sometimes think I'm not doing enough. But like, I do have everything. I know this sounds really smug as well, but I am so bloody happy, and I love simple life, and I just love being out in the sun, and I wouldn't want anything else. I wouldn't want to, you know. So as much as I am here, and I don't know why I'm here, I am here. Much love. I got to go. My kid's back.